Hello, welcome to Mark's Ketovore Recipes. Every Tuesday, I'd like to release a video of a recipe that falls in the Ketovore eating plan. And the second Tuesday of the month, I wanted to share a recipe that got through AI. And it's springtime, so I asked ChatGPT for a spring-friendly recipe. It originally came out with a recipe that's supposed to be grilled. Didn't seem very good for meal planning, so I asked it to mix it up a bit so I can cut it up and put it in a pan, separate it in different bowls and stuff. So this is what it came up with: is a lemon asparagus, lemon Parmesan asparagus stuff. It's funny how many recipes are named after the ingredients in the recipe, but let's go ahead and get started. Here's all what's in it: 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 3 tablespoons of, I'm going to use avocado oil. It calls for olive oil, but that's what I'm going to use the last of. Separate it out into 1 tablespoon and then 2 tablespoons, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 cup of heavy cream, a half a cup of chicken broth, a half a cup of Parmesan, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of lemon zest. This is the first time I'm going to zest a lemon. This is going to be interesting. A half a teaspoon of dried thyme, a half a teaspoon of basil, and a bunch of asparagus cut up into 1-inch pieces. So let me go ahead and get everything cut up and measured out. Okay, got on medium high heat. Just get the oil, 1 tablespoon of oil getting heated up here. And now I'll add in the chicken. Those are some well-endowed chickens. I'll get that mixed up into the oil. Season with the salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I'll get that mixed up and let that cook. The recipe said it should take only 4 or 5 minutes, but got the Playboy bunnies of chickens going here, so we'll see how long that actually takes. It'll probably go quicker if I leave that on the fire. Okay, I wonder if I wrote that down wrong, because the 1 tablespoon of oil really wasn't cooking that very well. So I splashed some more oil in here in the pan. So maybe the first part was 2 tablespoons. But it seems to be cooking pretty good now. It's almost done. It says cook 4 to 5 minutes, but it's getting closer to 10 minutes, and it's still pink. So we'll see how long that takes to actually cook. And now for the new experience of zesting this lemon. I'm pretty sure this is the right tool for it. It's the first time I've zested a lemon, so or any kind of fruit. So hey, anything you do something new is a good day, right? So we'll go ahead and get that. Hopefully I can figure out what to do with the rest of this lemon, because zesting is just the very edge of the peel, and I hate to throw away the rest of this fruit just because I used just the peel. Not quite done yet, but I gotta say, this smells absolutely freaking amazing. I cannot describe how amazing freshly zested lemon smells. That is a new smell to me, and that is absolutely freaking amazing. Like, I've smelled like lemon flavored cleaning sprays, not even close to what this smells like. This is just absolutely freaking amazing. Okay, it looks like the chicken's done cooking now, so I'll go ahead and set it to the side in this bowl here. Okay, had to play taxi for roommate here, but so now I got splashed a little bit more oil in the pan, and put the asparagus in. It says saute for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna guess 2 or 3 minutes, or until the asparagus is done cooking. But I'm gonna see. I snuck a piece of asparagus just raw. That's pretty good crunchy. That has a really good crunchy texture to it. Good flavor too. So I'll let that cook up a bit. Okay, it's been going for a while now. It's starting to burn the pan. Still a bit crunchy, but maybe that's what asparagus is like. Interestingly enough, it kind of smells like Chinese food. I looked it up, and asparagus is actually from southeastern Europe, but it really does smell. I don't know if it's hot oil and chicken, but it does smell like Chinese food here. But I'm going to go ahead and add that to the bowl with the chicken. It just says set it aside, but later on when I put it all together, add the chicken and asparagus all together. It is still a bit crunchy still, but maybe that's what asparagus is like when it's done cooking. Um, I don't cook asparagus very often. Okay, lowered the heat on the pan here. This could be a bear and a half to clean. Anyway, I wonder if there should have been some like vinegar deglaze the pan or something. But anyway, um, lowered the heat, and now I'm gonna add the butter and let that melt. Now I'll add in the garlic and just saute that in the butter until it becomes fragrant. It says 30 seconds, but the way this time estimates on this recipe, it'll probably take about 10 minutes. It didn't take very long. So now I'll add in chicken broth and then the cream. Get that mixed in for the lemon juice and Parmesan. And so they gotta thicken up the rest of the broth here. Sauce, I guess the technical term is lemon zest and basil and thyme. Just get all that mixed up. And it says to let that cook for 2 minutes or until it's thick. It's reduced quite a bit. Not sure if it's any thicker, but I'll go ahead and add the chicken and asparagus back into the pan. I'll get that mixed up to coat the stuff into the sauce. And now to let it simmer for 2 to 3 more minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. I'll turn up the heat a little bit just to let that warm up. And that looks like it's it. Okay, there it is after simmering for a couple minutes. I'll let it cool off before boiling it up, showing what it looks like there. And there's the finished product. The I did sneak a piece of chicken. I'm not going to do a full taste test because I'm kind of busy right now. But the chicken with the lemon and Parmesan, that's a really good combination. Um, but anyway, yeah, and as I was getting it out of the pan, I didn't get it very good. Separation very good. Not very equal portions there, but it'll work. But and as I was pulling it up, this was coming off of the pan really good. I was the way it was kind of looked like it was burning to the pan. It looked like it was going to be like fossilized to the pan, but it's coming off pretty good. Anyway, I don't know if that's the lemon or the oil. Anyway, thanks for watching. Every Tuesday, I'd like to share a recipe that falls in the Ketovore eating plan. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And have a nice day.